It sounds like you were just turned away from the event. Can you tell us about that?
We went in and they told me that my shirt was not candidate endorsed.
So you showed up to this Trump rally and essentially you got canceled because of the shirt you were wearing.
Simply because the shirt, nothing but the shirt.
How do you feel about that?
I have a problem with it, and to me it's giving into the cancel culture, and I refuse to give into the cancel culture.
Will you vote Trump if he runs in 2024 now?
I will not. I will not. I cannot be a part of cancel culture.
So this is an absolutely beautiful example of how Trump's base and the Republican Party, to a large extent, really is just in it for the feels, really is just in it completely for the culture. Because despite the fact that Donald Trump has ripped the base off of hundreds of millions of dollars for that fake Stop the Steal fund that he just hoarded, despite the fact that he was impeached twice, that he was raided by the FBI, that Letitia James is literally whooping his behind up there in New York, despite all of that, he's still the most popular person in the party. You know, Ron DeSantis, he's creeping up, and it's looking like he's going to give Trump a real run for his money, but he's still the most popular person in the party. So this guy,
I cannot be a part of cancel culture.
Obviously, he's not concerned about policy. He's not concerned about it. What made him turn on Trump is, they didn't let me in the rally. Now I'm gonna go home. So it's like, so then what were you in it for? What was the cause that you were in it for? He was your big daddy. He was your leader. He was your big papa. That's what it was. Because if you couldn't get in to a rally, but you were in it for the cause, you would still be in it for the cause because Trump will be a vessel for you to get something passed policy-wise. But no, he kicked you out. Now your feelings went from high to low. Hey, if that's one less person on the Trump train, then hey, I guess that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? However we could get it. Even if people aren't disillusioned from reality, if they become disillusioned because they have on the wrong shirt, or maybe because they weren't alpha male enough, or I don't know, who knows? Maybe some MAGA girl, rejected them, broke their heart, so now they're sad. I don't know what it is. It could be a number of things. But however it goes down, one less person on the Trump train is a good thing. Maybe we can get them on the Bernie train. Maybe we can get them on the progressive train. I don't know. But it's just hilarious to see how this really goes down and how much projection really comes from that side, because they're always talking about how we're the ones who are all in it for the feels. Facts don't care about our feelings, but, everything that's gone down with the Republican Party, and specifically Donald Trump, no. None of that was good enough. But, this shirt, he didn't endorse this candidate, so, well, you know what? If he's not going to be on the Trump train, he's probably going to go to the DeSantis train. And that's why I told you, Ron DeSantis. And it's not like I told you that. All of y'all know Ron DeSantis been creeping up for a while. He is the future of the Republican Party. And given the fact that Donald Trump has a whole lot of mess going on around him, perhaps that contributed to my man saying, you know what? Screw this guy. I can go somewhere else. Because if this was Trump in 2016 or Trump just, 2 years ago before all this mess really, really hit the fan, then that may not have been enough for, guy to switch parties and switch sides and jump the fence like that. But I'm really interested to see how it's going to turn out, because Florida's getting decimated right now by the hurricane. But, given the fact that Republicans don't really care about climate science and stuff, I can't really see how that'll, dissuade them from Ron DeSantis too much. So I'm not going to put my hopes up that much with that, but it's definitely going to be a bigger head-to-head with Donald Trump versus Ron DeSantis in 2024.